The last tool that I wanted to share was Epic. The website is called getepic.com. This can either be used through a website as I'm using now or through an application on an iPad. This is an app that I just discovered this year, and it is absolutely amazing. It has definitely changed how I'm doing my reading during my reading block, my daily 5 times. So what this is you are able to sign up in the dashboard. You're able to sign up for a free account, and then you are also able to assign all of your students. So you're able to put all of your students and create an account for each of your students. You're also able to track the different achievements that your students are doing while they are listening to free stories. You're able to do quizzes, which I have not done yet, and you're also able to do assignments. So that's a component that I haven't quite done yet either, but as I am just getting started with it this year, it has been an awesome tool. So what this is basically is lots of different books that students can either listen to or they can read along with. So what I was doing before during my daily 5 time, one of the aspects is listen to reading. So what I was doing in the years past is that I was recording myself reading a book, then making a QR code, putting it into the book, and then the students would have to scan the QR code for them to then listen to me reading the book. It worked out great, but it was definitely super time consuming. So this has been great because it's high level, engaging text, stories that the students choose, and stories that students are either able to just listen to or they are also able to just follow along in the story. So I will show an example for you. So I am able to actually make a collection for my students. So this is called Listen to Reading. So every single one of my students has this Listen to Reading folder, and inside of it are different stories that align either with things that we have already done in class or things that I know are high interest. Like I know that some of my girls really like My Little Ponies, so I thought that that was a book that I could put, and I know that some of my boys really like monster trucks, so I tried to put in some things that were engaging for the students, and as the year continues to go on, I will add more books. So one of the things that you can do is an audiobook. You can have, the students can choose that and just listen to the story being read, but there's no visual to go along with it, so I'll show you an example of what that looks like.
How Do Dinosaurs Eat Their Food by Jane Yolen.
So students really aren't following along in a book with this, but they are listening to the text. If there are some books that I do have that I can make available to students for them to follow along as they're listening to the story, but that's one option that Epic has. And then the other option is the green books that are read to me. So students
Chirp stared at some very large birds and thought it was best not to say hi.
So with this one, the students are able to actually read along, and they're able to pick different words if they want to listen to those specific words, which is great as I have my students that are just learning how to read. So that is an awesome tool, and I know that my students really like to look at all of the pictures and to see all of the words that are being read, and it's really exciting as students are learning more of their sight words. They're able to pick out the words within the story, and they're able to hear the word, their sight words that they've been learning, and then also see the word being used in the text, which is really exciting. So this is definitely something that has been an awesome tool, and as my students are learning how to read and to write and to love reading, this has been a super engaging and powerful tool in my classroom.